Then what the code or what the thing we need to just put in there is like see, as of here we can see the select asterisk. Here in the place of the asterisk we can just go with the name, the date what we are having. Like I'll just show you. So here in the place of the asterisk, you can just go with the date. Suppose here in the chart, in the below Excel sheet, we have different dates. So from that, I just want to take 2021 0420.
Okay.
So before the dates, we need to put the symbol. Like I'm not sure of that, but I don't know the exact name of the symbol, but it's just below the escape key. In the keyboard, it is below the escape key. You need to just have that symbol in front and at the end of the date.
Okay.
Then if you run the code here itself, you can see the values of only that date.
Okay. Okay.
So here are the values of only the particular date which you want.
Okay. And I think
So
the Mhm. Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, Nanda.
So I think the final product is once all of you upload the data and then put everything together in one file. I
Mhm.
think from there we can establish some correlations. Go ahead, you are saying something.
Yeah. So this was the one thing we are looking into, and we are also looking at like if we want the maximum value. So now as we shared the work among the group, I was dealing with the canopy height. So in that case, if you want to know the maximum height of a particular date, uh, for that there is also a code for that. So this is the one for that one.
Okay.
So here in this case, here you'll just have the select max open bracket, and here comes as what we did in this previous code, same the date you put here, and from that we can just get the only one value, like the maximum value. uh, Here comes the maximum value of the particular date. Like that, we can also get the minimum value. For the minimum value, we just need to change here MIN. That's it.
Okay.
For the
Okay.
minimum value, we get the this one. This is the minimum value of the particular date.
Mhm.
So we were just playing around these things, and I just want to know like if we are trying to find out for some other thing like future, like if I have any question so that I can sit with Jose, and or otherwise I'll try by myself. I'll sitting the group and we'll with the answer. We'll try to come with the answer.
Okay. And one of the things that once the data from all of you is there
Mm-hmm.
is to see if you can link canopy height with canopy cover data
Okay.
and then see how it correlates. Kind of simple, very simple uh, analysis, I think, from there.
So we if we can correlate with canopy height and canopy cover, right?
Or you can develop kind of from the list of the genotypes. If you go back to the table, go back to the
Mm.
table once. Okay. So can you develop a code that says, give me, go to that particular one date and
Mm-hmm.
then find me the number of plots or name of the plots, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
that has the value from 0.06 to 0.0 to 0.1 or 0.2 or something like that, you know.
So you want the number of so what are the values in between them? Like
Yeah,
what are the dates or the what are the
finding
rows in?
kind of like if you think about moving further from what you have is okay, there uh, is a researcher or a producer looking at the database or something like that. I want to find the plots that has the values from greater than 50. metaflow
Data.
into the Excel file or something. Very
Okay.
easy to play around,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe rank them according to the values and things like that. So as we discussed earlier, there is no such thing that we wanted to as a final product. But what we really want you guys to see is how you can, how you see it being useful for your analysis. Since you are a graduate student, you might be doing some general analysis on ranking the plots according to the plant height or according to the grid number, grid row, things like that, So if you develop kind of a framework within this data set, then you can just run those lines basically to find those values, whatever kind of data sets you upload, as long as the data format is similar. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Kim and Daniela, do you have any other things? Like how far are you, and what help you might need apart from what we really want to see? We really want to see is to compare the plots, and then like the way Harsa is showing here, you can find I want to find the plot numbers that has the value from 0.1 to 0.5, something like that. And I don't know if someone has canopy cover or something. So find me the plots that has the value from 0 to 50%, something like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Daniela, do you have any comments? Kim? Is Kim here?
I don't have any comments for the moment.
Okay. And so how far are you in the data? Like, are you up to this point? Where are you? What is the status?
Are you asking me?
Mhm.
Like the status, like I'm just trying to create something out of it with my Excel, like a visual, like table
Uh-huh.
at this point, because I was able to figure out how to use my SQL and create something that I wanted. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to see all the different treatments that were available on grid 6 so I can compare with the rest of the data, because I wanted to see not only one type of treatment but various treatments and see the process, how it went from the starting date to the end date. So now I have to create a chart that can show me visually what I want to look for.
Sounds good. And let's go into the. I think you all are in the right direction. Basically, the purpose of this kind of internship is for you to know that there is a system out there that you can play around, and might be easier for you to handle these kind of big data sets. And in your career, it might be useful and maybe make it more advanced in the later stages as well. Okay. So let's get something. Let's hear something from Animal Science Group, and I wanted to know what is the status there, and then what is going on. I think Anna and Sindhu. Can one of you talk a little bit about your data sets?
So uh, I just I, we were discussing some parameters like on which we need to create a table. So last week we talked to Sushil and figure out like uh, how to make the tables and like how to relate the whole data to one factor, like how is the cow ID relating to the grazing, and grazing is related to the body index. So,
Uh-huh.
uh, so we figured out, and I created a table by watching some YouTube videos, and I first played with the plant plans are there. I mean, what I'm doing right now, and I made a table, and right now I need to make the tables related to the relations like proof alignment and the leanness and I mean, particular. I mean, I need to make it like sections, the table. Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Are you able to share the screen?
I don't know. I don't feel. I mean, it was easy, but I'm not seeing it right now.
So the
I'll
share
figure
is,
out. Let Anna let talk about something like that. I'll figure out.
Anna, do you want to share the screen? What you guys have done? Is Anna there? Is she with you, Daniel?
I think she's in the back building.
Okay. I don't know if she is muted. I can see that.
Yeah, let me send her a text because maybe she's having difficulties.
So, Sindhu, you are not able to share the screen?
No, it's asking some privacy. I need to allow it, but I don't know
If you found the share button right on the top right
Yeah,
corner.
share. Yeah, share button, and it is asking me content only and
And
the
then
presenter mode.
what does it say? Is it saying that you are not allowed to share the screen or something?
Yeah, so I need to give the permission. I don't know. I'm looking into it.
Also was able to share without anything.
Mine is Mac, so that is a bit different. So
Daniela, did Anna responded? She left the meeting. Mm-hmm.
Anna was just having like slight difficulties, so I guess give her like a few minutes.
Okay, yeah. Try to see Sindhu if you can share it.
are you guys able to see the screen?
Priya, are you the one?
So,
Are you outside? The noise is
yeah.
very big. There is a background noise. Okay, let's give Anna a few more minutes, and I think both of the group members here are here. So next week, let's make the final week for next Thursday, and so that we can wrap up this project. And I was talking with Cecile, and what we expect in that meeting for you all to do is each group will make 6 to 7 slides based on what you have done. And then maybe each of you can make 2 slides and then talk about your own slides as a group or however it works best for you. And on those slides, we were thinking if you can kind of narrate your experience in this internship, what you have learned, and then your work, a little bit of your work, and then what do you think might have been done differently so that you can learn, you would have learned a little bit more as well. Okay. And it will be a presentation. So maybe present for 15-20 minutes and we'll follow up with a few questions and that will be the last day for this internship program. Okay.
Mahendra, are we not gonna be getting the final survey?
Yeah, I think it will be. I'll talk with Cecile and he'll send it sometime, maybe Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, and you can write it over there. But in this presentation, I would like for you to summarize your kind of experience as a whole as well. Okay. So Daniela, can you see if Anna is joining? If not,
Yeah,
then
let me go to the back building because I'm in the front with my computer. Let me see. Let me call them.
yeah, try to call her and see what is going on. And Sindhu, you are not able to see her?
Yeah, I figured out. I will start.
Now we can see something here.
Okay. So
It is a
this is
black.
a table that I've created for the
It is just a black.
black.
Is straight. Yeah. Yeah. Now we can see something.
Okay. So this is the data that I'm working. So I just tried doing a table with the data that I'm working on. I mean the 5 parameter and 4 parameter logistic table. So I've created and I've also created a table for the animals and weather, but I didn't enter the. I didn't put the values. So I need to correlate them and then start doing. But I figured out by watching YouTube videos by myself how to do the table. It's easy, actually.
So you can generate the correlation.
Yeah. So we also wrote down a few notes like how to put the data. Dr. Sushil was helping us, so we figured out what would be the tables. So everything should make sense, like when we display them. So all the tables should be interrelated.
So
Yeah.
Are you there? Do you have tables? Are you guys going to make them?
No, I'll make them, but I mean, last week we didn't have time to catch up with the group, but so that's why I was working by myself to create the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Anna, when we are talking about this animal science data, do you want to put some of your inputs, thoughts, what is going on?
I don't have anything to say at the moment regarding the animal science data. Because we weren't able to meet in the weekend, there wasn't much to work on. That's it.
Okay. So you were not able to meet during the weekend?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So you said something you guys were not able to meet?
We weren't able to have like a full meeting together. We
Okay.
were just kind of like on our own.
So have you done something on your own, on your part? Is there something that you want to show that you have done, or how is that?
I mean, there's not much that there is to show. It's just a collection of notes.
Okay. Yeah, I think, so let's do one thing then, okay? So organize a group meeting as soon as possible. And then the animal science Indu and Anna, you guys can invite Cecile in the group, and then Harsha, Daniela, and I don't think Kim is here. So try to invite me in the group meeting as well. So Sindhu, Cecile will help you guys, the animal science group, one more time. And then I'll try to work with this plant science data. And maybe we can invite Jose and Tapas in its group and have a little bit more discussion. And if possible, try to organize this meeting maybe on Monday, sometime on Monday. Okay?
Based on
Okay.
these.
So Daniel, send to you as well.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And you all understood what we might be expecting by the end of this internship. Maybe the wrap-up day will be next Thursday. And I think classes are going to start as well. Do you think you'll be able to make up on Thursday this time next week? Here in notes, so I suppose you all are available on Thursday next week, right?
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Okay.
I'll be available on Thursday.
Okay, and hopefully the other PIs will be joining the meeting as well on Thursday next week. So that will give us some time to be more focused on some of the discussions as well. Okay. And other than that, I don't really have anything else today. I just wanted to say we were initially thinking to cancel, but I said, why don't we see what they have actually done and then move forward from there. And try to organize that meeting on Monday. As the idea is to sit down together as soon as possible, basically. Okay. And do you have any questions? Okay. No questions. And I think that's all for today. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you.